It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? It is time now for the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this Thursday, March 12th, 2020. It's 10 o'clock on this Thursday night, and it is 42 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news is 10 minutes at the teleprompter. This had Trump's failed to step to call from quarterback fears as Mike Pence denial of a confusion in administration after Trump's enacted of a European travel ban. Maryland and Ohio to close schools statewide due to coronavirus. And also, just a few minutes ago, Sharon Public Schools in Massachusetts just announced that tomorrow the school's going to be closed in Sharon, Massachusetts. House Democrats coronavirus bill delayed as GOP pushes to include Trump proposals. Judge orders Chelsea Bennett released from jail in Virginia. U.S. conducts airstrikes against multiple Iranian-backed military sites in Iraq. Common gatherings of more than 500 in New York over coronavirus effectively closes Broadway. Trump's payroll tax cut will drop the 2008 bank bailout. Anger grows at Trump's administration of coronavirus tests and failures. Italy and South Korea virus outbreaks reveal disparity in deaths in tactics. Trump discusses COVID-19 with Ireland Prime Minister. Large dump truck crashes into the Boston building. Stock futures point to more losses Friday, following market's worst day since Black Friday as the Dow experienced the worst day since the market crash of October 19th, 1987. The Dow fell 2352.60 at 21,200.62. S&P 500 down 260.74 at 2480.64. And Nasdaq down 758.25 at 7201.80. Trump's longtime sanitizer cruise industry tested by coronavirus pandemic. Oracle rises after beating quarterly expectations. Building blocks for life on Earth arrived much later than we thought. Billion-year rock show. Coronavirus restrictions are the final straw. ESA's Mars mission. Skull balls doing the dance with on a 99 million-year-old ember. Elon Musk and humans in Mars up for heat dives are just faster pace of progress. Relatives watch as COVID-19 tours for Seattle senior homes. It's a very helpless family. Officials confirmed 12 cases of coronavirus in Michigan, and North Carolina Governor Ward Cooper discouraged governors more than 100 people as coronavirus response. Okay, take a look at some news from the wires. The United States conducted airstrikes on facilities in Iraq on Thursday in retaliation in an attack that killed 2 U.S. service members, U.S. military officials said. The announced unity cabinet. Coronavirus, the EU slams Trump and allowed to move to ban flights to the U.S. World athlete Nick Council finds Russia $10 million worth of anti-doping breach. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro's press officer who visited U.S. President Trump and was restored in South Florida last week and he had tested positive coronavirus disease. President officials said Thursday. A U.S. State Department official said that the United States has reached out to North Korea for assistance over the global coronavirus outbreak. Treasury blacklist business linked to Mexican drug cartels. A federal judge ordered former U.S. Army intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning to be released after she was in prison for defying a subpoena to testify before a grand jury investigating WikiLeaks. New York joins Representative Manning mess governs amid coronavirus. Judge orders accused Santa Fe, Texas high school shooter hospitalized for a year. A 19-year-old woman and unborn child died after falling about 20 feet from an El Paso, Texas border barrier. Vermont's Attorney General sued Clearwater AI over allegations collected for the billions of people from the internet without their consent. Senator Bernie Sanders won the biggest Super Tuesday prize, California news outlets projected Thursday. Colorado State oil and gas regulators assessed a record $18.25 million fine Thursday for oil and gas company found to be at fault in the 2017 house exposure to kill 2 people. Sturdy Hospital in Attleboro suspends visitation. French-style waffle shop open in downtown Attleboro. And nursing homes in Attleboro area prohibiting and limiting visitors at wake of coronavirus. Tripper pulls driver from burning vehicle after a crash on Interstate 95 in Mansfield. Mansfield has special group convened by Town Manager Kevin Dumas has implemented measures to fend off the spread of coronavirus. As Mansfield canceled all discretionary Governor then use the 10 facilities for now. Looking at the Mansfield Public Health Alert, the Mansfield Town Hall will conduct business as usual to continue essential provide essential service public and only public hearings and board meetings that are amended by law are required to continue essential times will be held. All discriminating board meetings will be suspended. All discrete time activities as well the use of town-owned facilities by outside groups will be suspended. Well, Plainville, Lincoln casinos combat the virus in a number of ways. Kennedy questions value of Trump travel ban. Ann Arbor area coffee shops taking precautions to keep the coffee or Java flowing. Looking at COVID-19, all Norton Public Library programs remain canceled until April 13th. This dividend will also be closed until further notice. Norton Catholic Age and Senior Center, all activities except for Texas Assisted Human Service appointments will cancel until the end of March. The following events have been canceled or postponed to be Spring Cleaning Dance, Wheat and Green Planet Cake Breakfast, and Candlelight Vigil for opioid deficit. The town and will continue to update their website and social media as things change. Ridgeway Random students took the high road in the face of health clears. Sportsmanship goes long way in sports. As unfortunately, today's kids will display a fair of civil behavior towards other teenage kids while watching the event. The account ceremony canceled. Started high school spring season pushback as all other MIA events. MIA sports will be moved to March 30th. Coach after this worst case scenario has kept the pass, but the remaining 5 staff short high school sports teams are taking home state championships weekend as MIA cancels state basketball hockey finals. Sports world shuts down amid coronavirus pandemic. Organizers will postpone the Boston Marathon to this September. While coronavirus hurts, worries South Shore small business owners. Peter Childers time, 10:07 down over Sports Report. NCAA tournament has postponed the basketball tournament. Donovan Mitchell positive test after Jazz teammate Woody Gilbert contracted COVID-19. Michigan State's Tom Izzo wonders why NCAA didn't postpone March Madness instead, and Yosemite and Yosemite soccer games called up because of coronavirus pandemic, according to sources. Peter Childers time is 10:07 down now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check on this Sunday, on this Thursday night. Beep on the MBTA. Shuttle bus place green on the train service between Kenmore and announced about 8:45 p.m. at the end of the service, Monday to Thursday until March 27th. And commuter rail. And the Thursday are looking good. Okay. Take a look at highways and byways in New England on this Thursday night. Southern Expressway a little bit slow around the gas tanks in Dorchester 25 and the northbound side a little bit slow at Bridgeport, Connecticut, but looking good in Southern New England and Northern New England 89 in the southbound side, also upstate Vermont, hour 15 on the northbound side, so it's Southern America and towards Montreal. Peter Childers time is 10:08. Time now for weather report. You see some light, the mother band rain on the line from Danbury, Waterbury, Connecticut, stretching down to New England, Connecticut, and then back to rain showers southeast of Long Island, New York. And some rain showers down around April and then around east of Keene, New Hampshire. Okay, looking at forecast, it goes like this. For tonight, a 30% chance of showers between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Clouds got about 41 degrees, and southeast about 6 mile an hour. Chance patient 30% for Friday. Rain minimum before 3 p.m. Then a chance of showers up to 3 p.m. Punch fog before 3 p.m. Minus 62 degrees. Southwest about 8 to 50 miles an hour coming southwest in the afternoon with good size. 32 miles an hour. Chance of there's 1% new pronounced up between a quarter and 9 minutes for Friday night. Most of the clouds going to come in clear sky about 34 degrees. West about 8 to 10 miles an hour good size. 36 miles an hour for Saturday. South about 53 degrees. West about 10 to 13 miles an hour good size. 25 miles an hour for Saturday night. Most of the clouds about 27 degrees. West about 6 miles an hour for Sunday. South about 44 degrees. A low 18 degrees. North about 7 miles an hour for Monday, sun's got a 40, low 27 degrees, light for wind for Tuesday, shot after 11 a.m. Mostly clouds cover 51, low 34 degrees, upper about 5 to 9 miles an hour size. 25 miles an hour, chance of 40%. For Wednesday, most times cover 56, low 32 degrees, north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. And for Thursday, most times cover 58 degrees, calm and given southwest wind 6 miles in the afternoon, with gust size 22 miles an hour. Currently and not minutes. Overcast of 42 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter channel. 10 o'clock news on this. Thursday, March 12th, 2020. P-Words, hope you have a good night with a good positive channel. See you tomorrow morning with a more important. Hope you have a good night.